Okay, so heady y'all, and now we've got this crazy dark background again, don't we? Plus my microphone's in the way. So we had the camera turned off for a while yesterday. It's okay. We're going to leave that like that for the moment. Hi, welcome to my stream. So glad to see you. I've got my one person from Kick. Very glad to have you. Let's see. I'm also glad for the person who's in Twitch. I know it's not a lot of people, but I just need an audience to perform for. That's cool. So we are going to stream our neutral good priest of Lathander today. Okay, let's go. Davai, vamos. Here we go. Spent most of my weekend working on my streams. Don't know that it's going to be hugely helpful, but there it is, right? As I said, I play with the controller. For those of you who come in to watch, those of you who follow me, please go over to my YouTube channel. Give me some likes. Appreciate it. Like I said, I got a couple people following me just for the pleasure of tearing down my channel, unfortunately. We know they all exist. So this is our single save game. We try anyhow to accept whatever happens to us. In this one, we really don't have a choice. So there it is. Let us get into this. Pardon. Ooh, tea. It's always exciting for me to see where we left off at, because I never remember. Check out the Pando Pet Cafe. Yes, to feed the raccoon. It is sadly only in Twitch. So here's our golden boy. There he is. Oh yes, we were looting the
still alive.
The treasure room
So
here
that's
at the
progress.
Goblins. So I'm going to go down a limb here and say that we've dealt with all the goblins, right? I think the fights were excessively easy, weren't they? Maybe they tweaked the difficulties. I was very, very loud in my criticism of, oh, I guess I could take the arrow, couldn't I? Of Lorien because of the difficulty levels. Because usually the easiest difficulty level, as I always say, is something that my dead grandmother would be able to play. Historically in gaming, they are a walk in the park. Yes, we dealt with the spiders. I remember that. They're having a big time now. I think we freed Volo. This is the downside to playing too many characters at once. You come back and you're like, what did I do? I don't know. We haven't been up on the roof to see if the jester gloves are up there. Y'all who haven't seen it, I cut a short on that one. It's really, oh, we already looked at these guys. It's really quite hilarious, to be honest with you. So we have definitely, oh, a book. What do you know? Look, you want to be read. Oral Histories, Paladin Oathbreakers. Ah, that is an interesting topic. My son and I had that discussion about Oathbreakers. We want to go up on the... we're in the wrong place. Okay, y'all go away. So don't forget, in this game, Vampy's dead. In our other game, Lazelle was killed. We've already had that confrontation, and he would be inclined to intervene, and so he did. Oh, this is freaking acid. No, I don't want more acid. Hi, darling. And of course, they have to run right through it. I want to go to the rafters. Nope, so what I lost last time? Elijah, would you come stop him from doing whatever he's doing, please? My one bunny rabbit is tearing something to shreds. What is he doing? Is that the carpet he's tearing at, or is that a box?
Box back
Here,
here.
give him to me for a minute. I want to show him to everyone. Come here. Come here, you big handsome boy. Y'all haven't seen him yet. He's a... Oh, I know it. A Schnuffelbum. You're a Schnuffelbum. You are just a giant Schnuffelbum. This is Ian. That's you. Look. That's you. Him's having a hard time. He's just getting really old. He's not as old as Achim, but he's a bigger race, which means he is older than Achim, because Achim's race can live for 6 to 10 years, or 6 to 8 years, and Achim is 10, and Ian's race can live for 4 to 6 years, and Ian is 9. So he's a really, really old man. Okay, I love you. Don't tear at that. Do we have any more cardboard we can feed him, honey, out of the paper bin? I know it. Moms are just so frustrating. Oh, do we already loot this place? Get out of the way, you rats. There we go. Maybe that'll keep them from tearing up the boxes that are sitting in the corner. That's kind of frustrating. So we rescued him already. I need a way into the rafters. Okay, why am I feeling so incredibly, I'm more stupid than usual. Don't worry, it doesn't bother me to say that. It's one of those things you grow up hearing all the time, and it doesn't affect you after a while. You're just like, yeah. Bubble, don't lie down. This is the way out. Someone help me. I am really confused here. And how do I get up into the rafters again? I guess I need to go up here. I'll start there. We were just up here. We did not break all the war drums in this one, as you see. We just killed everyone. Evil bastards, they deserved it. Ah, here we go. As much as I play this game, you'd think I'd have, like, everything memorized. So we have been up here. Is he the one that I found the gloves of? Naya. Will, thank you. You're in the way. Let's leave them. We're going to go out in the courtyard and get our butts kicked because everyone's going to attack us when we get out there, right? That's a really heinous battle. Orient myself there. Our other chick got her tattoo, remember? Our evil priestess. So if the game is not loud enough, please let me know. Or if I don't think I'm not loud enough, but there it is, right? See, that whole HUD is, it just disappears, which is nice. Okay, let's go.
Rest Ream Bot. Welcome to my channel. Rest Ream Bot.
Yeah, pretty much.
Twitch,
Look
Divine
at that.
Demon Dragon, oh yes.
Okay.
My favorite part.
This has been my complaint.
Goblins buffet. And
You're
we're the
only-
meal.
Yeah, and you're only allowed to have 4 people in your party. Usually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I make 14 goblins. And this is my problem with this game. It's like, seriously, people? But they sell to power gamers, so there's not a lot you can do. Die, I say. She has no more moves, I think. Okay.
Victory awaits.
With big, sharp, pointy teeth. Okay. Let's try that, shall we? Yeah, I think he's laughing at us. I think I heard him laugh. Did you hear him laugh? He's too... Yep, that's what I figured. He'd be too
Sometimes
heavy
the
to
only
show.
way out is through.
So, how about some radiance? And we're going to cast our weapons, by the way. We are so lame. Really? So he prefers his maul or axe. Halberd. Okay, well let's just take the maul. Looks like a hammer to me. There. And then the other one needs to go. Hello, Sha. Oh, this looks like a good spot. Oh no, this looks like a better spot. Let's go poke some people in the butt. Poke people in the butt. And oh, it's your turn. Wunderbar, darling. I fuck off with that. Poke you in the butt. This is a way to even the odds.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Wooty.
No holding back.
Say so. Dark One's Blessing. That's interesting. Okay. It looks pretty well balanced to me. Ah! Creep. I have to remember to separate because they just throw these things at us. I keep forgetting that. Haha. So, Gale, my love. So, move back here. Well, not
Please,
this
Miss
side.
Trump.
Not that's my priest. But I could be, obviously, but it's just really not. I don't think we need the whole. That rampart's probably not important. Smash it, break it! Oh, there goes the gift.
The ball bag.
Crush the ball bag. Now that's just rude. You're like, what? Pokey pokey right in the butt. Okay, and now it's her turn. She's going to...
Death won't take me yet.
Excellent.
I will ascend.
Excellent. I think you should just stand up and, you know, deal with big and ugly. Very good.
Survival is all that matters.
Pokey pokey. Had to pokey pokey right in the butt.
Well, so much for peace.
The numbers do not love us. Shield of Faith? I feel like it's our rogue who's going to need it this time. Anyone else? I think so. She's put herself out there.
This is my time.
Okay. It's always disconcerting to me, the different spells that they have from one game to the other, right? Nice. I think it was confidence that killed the cat more than anything else. So, hit him with 1. Hit him with 2, and get started on somebody else. Mages are indispensable. Really, really true. So we were whining about how many people there are. We've pulled it down pretty hard, haven't we? We really have. Okay, so. She's taking a licking and keeps on ticking. Anyone remember those old commercials? That was a weird screen. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Try me.
I think they do. Wow, she can't even heal herself.
Victory awaits.
That's a wee bit brutal, isn't it? There's more over there waiting for us, by the way. I promise you, and like up above, like back here, there's more. There's plenty of people to go around. Monsters. Well, I mean, I think calling them monsters is kind of rude, isn't it? One just doesn't do that nowadays. Bugger me.
Another fight. Let's go.
Can't quite make it there. Well, let's get started over there anyhow.
What now?
It's always weird to hear my priest's voice when the weapons are selected.
Blood comes easy these days.
It sure does. OT. So that'll help her a wee bit.
This is my time. Fleet of foot.
From the old Baldur's Gate 2, eh? Fleet of foot. Yoshimo used to say that. Fleet of foot and all that.
The lance board is set.
Of course, he has nothing worthwhile.
Certainly.
Probably gonna have to sleep in between, or we won't really have very many spells left. You look like you want to die today. Gale, darling, sweetheart.
That took the edge
Except
off.
I think we're going to have to probably have a proper sleep. Oh, the dwarf's poem that we wanted. Was I think that we... Ooh, ogre skull for our collection. Moohaha. Is anyone getting sick yet? Wench, stop. It's a morning star. Great axe. Hand drum. We don't have a hand drum yet. We'll take that. Thank you for the offer. Hand axe. We do have a flute. They had their own band going there, didn't they? And that's funny. So, ooh. Nice. We'll take that for sure. Okay. We don't have a monk. You can always use that. Hide armor +2. What are they? I just lost my words. Weird when that happens. Hide armor up. What I wanted to check was like, what are you wearing, dude? Scale mail. Okay, we gave him a perk.
Ah, excellent choice.
I just love that spider outfit on him. When he was scaling down into the Underdark, really, really sharp. What does it do for him? Oh, okay. So I don't know. Do we have anyone who can really use the hide armor? Shadow Jerk, +1 to armor class and stealth checks. As if we ever go stealth in this game. No, you do. We might do.
Can't give up now.
So in this game, we're not going to eat the dwarf. That'd be kind of gross. I think our other chick is keen to try it though. A Thescan analogy of goblin poetry. This should be interesting. So once I met a wizard in Tamar who went and corrected me grammar. He said I can't cast no spell till I enunciate well, so I beat him to death with a hammer. What we got here, boys? Ha! Book of poems, he says. Privy roll, more like. like the roll you use in the privy, the loof, the loo, the toilet. You know how poems make you feel stuff? Well, this one time I was dreaming about this ogre, right? And he was huge, ran straight at me, and I gave him the biggest butt kicking to the Nadgers. Woke up smiling, I did. Is that a poem or no? Oh, well, I reckon it depends. Schmucksache. There's just like regular stuff that nobody would want. There's nothing of interest here. So let's try not to set off all the rest of the camp. We're missing a lot of spells. Let's go sleep. Eat, drink, be merry. Sadly, no sex. Okay. Concentration broken. Well, yes, I would think so. Nobody. Going once, going twice. No, let's take the salami back. Let's get rid of Celia's pork loin. We've got an awful lot of that, don't we? A lot of pig's heads, too. Okay, you can see on the side, if you look at the slider on the side there, you can actually see that it's not going down all the way. We had this problem yesterday. I don't know what has happened to the game. That all of a sudden you can't, for some reason, go down all the way. It might be when you have the descriptive thing on that could be disrupting it. See, these, we'll get more of those later. There's some weird meals that I get up to here. Boy, they're sleeping better without Vampy in the camp, aren't they? Nobody's sneaking around at night trying to bite their neck. Ooh, tea. Nobody? Do we not have Scratch? There you are, boy. Down here, boy. He's supposed to be golden, but I didn't find any really good colors for him. I was trying to mix some colors and stuff. There. I did the best I could. Let's go fight some goblins again. So I want to save it. Do a quick save. So, you know, when we die, we have some place to come back to quickly. Oh, well, that's nothing. Seriously? I slept for this? Why? Oh.
Time to strike.
The time to strike is
Taking position.
okay. Slightly dead too. Now she can come. She was going to be able to get. She was not going to be able to get through last time. Like I said, there's more up on the ledge, in case anybody's feeling left out. You wouldn't think he'd have seen her from there, right? It was, after all, well, maybe you could see her in the Gith. The Gith's not really that big. Oh, bugga. Oh, thank you for reminding me of your presence. Or better yet, making me aware of it. Is that what you brought to the party? Yeah. Oh, you seem kind of angry. I'm not going to let my mage anywhere near you.
striking
Am
distance.
I the only one who has that impression of him? Seems to be quite miffed. Is not the wrong word. Okay, Gale, darling, sweetheart. Let's try to decide what I want to do here. Ach, die sind alle einzeln. They're all singularly placed here, which is kind of annoying. Okay, so we'll try to kill him and do a little damage there. Bugger me, 1 hit point left. This is a common affliction, I will say. Haha.
Making my move.
We did not give him the greater eldritch here. Maybe just talk with animals, maybe we could speak with these guys. Ooh, how rude. We try not to get our own person here. Or, you know, tell her what we're doing. Really? Okay. You suck. I don't think he has enough movement.
Still
Yeah,
on my
okay.
feet.
Well, then we just can't do too much today, can we? That sucks, but there it is. Wow. He didn't get to move very far, did he? OT. I think that's about all we need for him, isn't it? I guess we could just go up and poke him with our weapon. Poke, poke. She said optimistically. Wench, get up. Don't fall. That's a girl. That's what I'm talking about. Nicely done. You got 1 hit point. Is just enough to take her down. Okay. So, that's the way it works. You got to take them out. Oh, they're going to keep hitting you. What happened to that other feller? There he is. He's still up there. You know what? I'm just going to move. No, we'll destroy that. Target's out of sight. Magic missile seems to be called for. First, let's get the dude who has 1 hit point. Which is kind of pathetic. And then let's work on him. We don't want to leave that one alive. Oh wow, you can't see the bridge, so it looked like he was like walking across the air. What? Oh, she's again taking a licking. Takes a licking and keeps on ticking. That just sounds really wrong. Okay.
Battle favors
This
the
is a very easy battle. Okay, so Will, do you think you can like? There you go. I don't think you're gonna be able to get that. Okay, so that was pretty easy. Gale. Always showing off. Look at all that. Fire. Get up off your backs. This is a serious campaign. They're all laying around on their backs. So, teleporter. Yes, please. A dead adventurer. Yeah, figured they'd be stripped of everything.
Big old boy.
Will you? Oh, okay, folks. I don't even see anybody. Oh, it's him here? I reckon it is. This is her. See if we can
Another
get her
step
some
forward.
healing too.
blade will not bend.
Bugga.
2 steps at a time.
Okay, so there's another problem solved, right? Interesting. Oh yeah, we should probably heal her. There we are. I never recognized her. I always go after the one that I don't recognize because for some reason I never recognize her. Oh yeah. And we need you to step up. Will, you're in the way again.
Couple turns should do it.
Oh, we got this easily. Okay, guys, I do primarily stream on the weekend. People know that. People who are in here with me, you know that. Anyone coming in watching this as a past stream, yada, yada, yada.
No time to rest.
Fine print and all that. I'd have the booze, to be frank about it.
Rest Ream Bot said,
Hi!
Twitch, Dame Croft, hello.
Hi,
How are
Dame
you?
Croft. Hadn't seen you for a little while. I'm fine. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Hope Lucius is also doing well. So I was in his stream earlier today. Okay, so get off the box, dwarf. People are completely
Rest Ream
mental
Bot
sometimes.
said, Twitch, Dame Croft, I'm gonna leave a few eyes here. I'm being invited to have some coffee with Lucius, hee.
Oh, wonderful. You guys have fun. That sounds nice.
Rest Ream Bot
We went
said,
hiking this morning.
Twitch, Dame Croft, Dame Ekrakora-san. Rest Ream Bot said, Twitch,
So,
Divine Demon Dragon, what is it with him and boxes?
it was Gale last time, to be fair. All that crazy stack of boxes. I actually posted that video. It's like, dude, why? I don't know. They were there.
Rest Ream Bot
Gale.
said,
Gale.
Twitch, Dame Croft, hi at Divine Demon Dragon. Have a wonderful Sunday.
So y'all have fun with your having some coffee. Hope y'all got some cake to go with that too. That's always nice. But ahead. No, thank you. Appreciate it, but I don't need it. I was able to get up there last time, and as is my
Rest Ream
want,
Bot
my brain won't tell me
said,
how.
Twitch, Paultrix_011, hey bud.
Hi.
I followed and shared your stream.
Oh, thank you.
Discord me. Well, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Hopefully folded hands, let's connect Paula001.
Paultrix, just a second. Let me. Otherwise, I will lose you, and then I. A second, and I'm not as good with this thing as I should be. Let me write it here for myself, so I won't forget. And then I will add you after the stream. Thanks. Okay, gotcha. Now, let's see why. That's too high. I've been up there before. Bugger me. Bodies all over the place. This looks like the last scene from Hamlet. Bodies are lying around everywhere. I think we can get up there as well from the other side, if memory serves. Ooh. How'd we miss that? I'll take that swirl too. So, and welcome everyone to my stream. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. We had a pretty relaxing day. Went hiking this morning. About, yeah, it wasn't the world. It was like 7 kilometers. Bit shameful, actually. But that's the way it is. Hope you all had a wonderful time. And have y'all played this game? I assume everyone who's here has played this game. I know Divine Demon Dragon has. We played it partially with each other at one point and exchanged stories about our various results. Sorry, my brain works in too many languages at once. Hi. Oh, it's the Ito Ak, aka Mr. Otham. Mr. Otham, how are you? I hope you're doing great. I haven't seen you for a dog's age. And yeah, my brain still is working in 2 languages. Cool. New sub. Oh, thank you. That's very sweet of you. Thank you. Yeah, I finally got my affiliation, eh?
Rest Ream Bot said, Twitch, UTIAKAMR awesome, hey guys.
I like that one. This is so weird. Okay.
Rest Ream Bot
Okay.
said,
Okay, why can't
Twitch,
I climb up
Divine
here?
Demon Dragon at Dame Croft, thank you, likewise.
You two end up sitting in here a lot, don't you? Aha, there you are. Ooh, tea. Ooh, there's a little green mushroom. Steal. They're all dead. Who's gonna stop me? And we're not playing our evil character. We're saving the world from goblins at the moment. Our evil character was having a big time, but she always does.
Looks like the booze got the
Just
better
for those
of
of you who haven't been keeping up
practically
on
unconscious.
Saturday nights, we are streaming our evil character. And then Sunday evenings, or Saturday evenings and Sunday evenings.
Rest
Sunday
Ream
evenings
Bot
we are streaming.
said, Twitch, Dame Croft Dame Ekrakora-san.
Oh, hurts. Saranghe. Well, they're easy targets. Seriously? Not even worth the energy, really. Of course, you know it's better to get them while they're down.
Shabby workmanship. Strong push and this wall comes down.
Ah.
No one
Yes,
back
but
home
not
will
by
ever
you,
believe this.
surely. Ah. Okay, he has a nice
You picked
blunt
the wrong
weapon.
fight, friend.
Oh, okay. That doesn't work. Oh. Just a second. Let's examine it. It is immune to a whole bunch of stuff. There goes the magic missiles. Divine Demon Dragon or Mr. Otham, do you see something that's not on here? I don't see blunt damage. So why isn't his weapon working? Force is at the bottom down here.
Rest Ream Bot
Oh, you're right.
said, Twitch, Divine Demon Dragon Force.
It says force, but it's not fully resistant to force, yes. Would that my brain would switch on more often. I'm dangerous. Let's admit it. Okay, so got some Darrow. Is it me or is it didn't do anything that time? Did it learn?
Let's get going.
It's an artificial intelligence wall. Hey, you never know. What is he using then? He has a big hammer in his hand. Was that the heck? I mean that sincerely. That's bludgeoning damage. I didn't see bludgeoning damage on the list. even see bludgeoning damage on the list. Let's give it another go. Doesn't make any sense.
Rest Ream Bot said, Twitch, Divine Demon Dragon think you need a barrel of rum and a matchstick.
Could we throw one of those fire mabobber things at it? It's basically a fire grenade. Don't know if he has one. I guess we're gonna find out. One of these. But it's resistant to fire. Let's let somebody else try a magic missile. He's not the only one who has
Enough
one.
waiting. I crave blood.
Are you sure you're not a vampire? Jeez. That did not help at all. You really think
What to do?
What do you think? Because I think that if I throw that, that's not going to help. Was radiance damage on the list? Yeah? Necrotic is on there? Bugger me. It's especially against piercing, but I don't understand. I don't see any bludgeoning damage. Okay, so, okay.
I'll take that.
We'll try it. I'm sauntering along. What? It's what it feels like. I have all sorts of grenades, but I don't have high hopes for this strategy.
Twitch, Divine Demon Dragon, it says something about the sturdy condition.
Yeah, but why is it sturdy? Really? Hold it. Every once in a while my brain switches on. It's not nearly often enough, of course. I ain't saying nothing. All y'all wait over there. I have the feeling you're just in the way.
Rest Ream Bot
There we go.
said, Twitch, UTIAKAMR awesome, maybe ask it nicely if it can collapse and roll a 20.
I have this one colleague. He keeps going, you're going to have to go there and flirt with him. Like, what? Maybe if I flirt with the barrel. Look, my guy's kind of cute. What? So do you think just a simple arrow? That should be enough to make it explode, shouldn't it? Path is interrupted to what? I don't think we've achieved anything at all. It's resistant to fire. Somebody. Oh yeah, that's smart. Ah! Okay, I'm up for any ideas. That was basically the barrel in the match. It didn't work out as well as I'd hoped. So let's try. Let's go ahead back here and try throwing something. What do we want to throw? Smoke powder. That does more damage than you would think. Acid. It's resistant to acid, isn't it? Oh, gosh. Mentions. Keen on me. The only thing it's not resistance to is force and... I mean, 2 times 0 is still 0, right? Turning it off and on again.
Rest
That's
Green
a good
Bot
idea.
said, Twitch, UTIAKAMR awesome, have you tried turning it off and on again, Kappa?
Hi, you're a big
Rest
strong
Green Bot
wall. Do you want to go out
said,
together? Oh,
Twitch,
sorry, I'm
Divine
busy.
Demon Dragon, it says sturdy until long rest, so maybe sleep on it.
Really? Oh. Wer lesen kann, hat Vorteil. Anybody? Nobody? Nobody? Going, gone. Thank God. Okay. Just save our time. Oh, yeah. We are using single save.
Rest Ream Bot. Said.
With it, yeah.
Twitch.
Sleep.
UTIAKAMR awesome at Divine Demon Dragon sleep with it Neo Kulani.
I don't know, it might be just a little bit too sturdy for me. Okay, Gale, you're up again. Oh, first let's try grouping. I'll probably split them all first. They did that to me a couple times, actually. Okay, Gale. Darling, sweetheart. Well, it did 10. Now all we need is 2 more, right? Let's see. Just look again. I'm gonna spend the whole year here. Thanks to all those brains out there, because Lord knows I can't find my own.
Still breathing, despite everything.
And I don't know that I've ever been in here, to be honest with you. Oh. It's like the door that I was bashing on. All you had to do was open it. Wheel, that wasn't worth it. We've already been here. Ugh. We're such fools. I discount everyone else. I'm only talking about me. I am a fool. No. Yes, you are. Oh, here we go. Oh, hold it.
The pride of the gate.
I have something better in mind. I have something. Oh, it's a waste of wine. Oh, you messed up and just woke 2 of them up. Now, yeah. So this is.
I'll strike you down.
Battle favors the fearless.
What?
A bright idea.
I will ascend. Hitazeth.
Still didn't kill him.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Okay, you take your hammer. Doesn't have people hammering on him, surely. Ugh, clutch. Okay, if I knew he was going to be that pathetic, I would have put him on the other one. He deserved that gift. You should have killed him. We gave the Gale the ability to use crossbows, which is quite nice. OT. I've nothing to say to you. The downside is they're always jumping in your way when you don't want them to. It's a waste of perfectly good alcohol. No, we don't need... Oh, but there's something. Guys, Gale, you're the one who seems to be
Charmed, I'm sure.
perpetually short on healing potions, among other things. Charmed, I'm sure. Darling,
I've got a long road ahead.
Okay. Yeah. And so that everyone knows, to catch up, we did actually, in case you didn't see it, we did actually kill the Gith in the... I'm sorry, we didn't kill the Gith. We allowed Shadowheart to kill the Gith because we didn't see any reason for us to intervene. We staked Vampy in this one because he's a vampire. And this is our priest of Lathander, so, you know, that's the way that works. Do you think we could... I don't know if short shit, pardon me, can get up there, but there is a way up there. There we go. Ooh-ha.
What's that?
I haven't been up here in so long. I really haven't been. I rage quit playing when they destroyed all my saves when they released patch 7. I was so angry. So that's what happened to some of my characters that I've played before, by the way. He's not actually close to being overweight. So we will save, like I said, this single save game, so we cannot save scum. Oh yeah. There it is. So if y'all want to vote on the dialogue choices, let me know. I'll then, because you can write the number in the chat, or you, if you're in your game, I do have the Twitch interface set up so that you can vote directly in the game. If you're in Twitch, of course. But it doesn't matter because you can always vote in the chat. Ooh. Thief. At a guess. I'm wandering around with silver chalices and stuff. Oh. Ah! Kokomal.
What to do?
Jump down. I don't really care. I can heal you. That sounded like that was her legs. Oh! 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 Is this where we were before with all the traps? Is that dude got like a bottle in his... That's disgusting. I didn't even want to know about that. That's gross. Ew. Okay, so, and... when I go back around and I go, oh, that's where that was. What? Oh my goodness, did we already loot the boxes? Oh, we didn't. Oh, I don't want those bottles. Dagnammit. No, thank you. Kind of you to offer. So I think that takes care of the Goblin camp, actually.
Never a dull moment.
And looks cleared out to me. So we played the whole scene with Gale where he actually he lets himself be taken prisoner, and that causes the Goblin priestess to be killed. That's in my YouTube channel, by the way, posted. There is a longer video showing you the whole, run, what you need to do for that, under the longer videos, obviously. And then there's a short just sort of recapping it. So we still have not done the Shadow Druid stuff, so we should head to the bog. The bog. We're heading to the bog. They let us waltz through the first time, but it looks like they're not inclined to do the same thing again. It's actually not a bad idea.
Seems like the best way.
I just feel like it.
Nothing will stand in my way.
I would hope that took care of him. Okay, I call bullshit. How'd you survive that? He is on his knees, to be fair about it. Not enough movement? Would-he? This is not something that actually justifies pulling out our hammers, does it? So let's get away from the group. We don't want to get caught here. Grenades. I'm never sure what that sound is. It doesn't look like anyone fed the raccoon, so.
Cover me! I'm going for the alarm!
Yeah, ain't nobody coming to your rescue. If they do, I'm calling bullshit again. Oh. It's Dash and Dash, they're twins. Hooba hooba hoo. So the thing about this game is you have to kind of move around to get what you want. You can only get what you want. So, Lazel. Oh, sure, go for the easy target. Where is that drum? We just want to make sure we get the drum. Right? Stupid good. That was my tip about destroying all the the war drums in the Goblin camp.
Outflank.
That's also
Outsmart.
posted. But I just told you, so you don't have to watch that one, do you?
No choice but to keep going.
Sitting here wondering how she missed that one. Okay, let's do a scorcher here, shall we? Oh, by the way, my shirt has a message for you, in case you're interested. It says, there's another lovely message on the back. Much longer though. So. Let's just leave that for the moment. He says, I have another drum.
You idiot!
He surely isn't talking to me. You're like, what? You idiot!
On my mark.
He might be talking to one of his compatriots,
Time to
right?
strike.
I don't know if we want to go through the electrocuted water. I'm
On the
feeling a bit
move.
uneasy about that.
Rest Ream Bot. Said. Twitch, Divine Demon Dragon shocking.
Good one. It would be quite shocking, wouldn't it? Ooh. Okay, Gale, darling, sweetheart. Let's level some more electricity. What do you think? 2 to 16? Aww. Only if I want to get one of them. Bugger me. Looks like I'm not going to be able to get more than one of them. Doesn't look like I'm even going to be able to get one of them. Okay, let's do it that way. Got a high chance of success to kill at least one of them. Leaving them with low hit points doesn't help. Sunlight's starting to hit me. I'm still so weird, I don't even know.
One day I'll catch a break.
Time to push my luck again.
Hopefully not in your leg.
With haste.
My kids see my smartassedness as punning, which I find interesting. Wow. Nice shot. That is all of us, isn't it? I just feel like someone's missing. Oh, well.
I am fury.
Forget about you
I am
then.
death. No time to waste.
Mistra Rill.
That is part of that spell he
With
has us
ease.
say when he's doing the busted Mistra in his hand type thing. And then we go over and we want to, I don't know, start something with him. There it is. Okay. That was an easy battle. Usually they're easy battles when I whine about it, except sometimes I just get killed. We've got it on the middle mode, by the way, and I do think they've tweaked to the difficulty level, although we have an extra person in our party, too. We don't need either one of those. At least these guys have the possibility to sell their stuff. For those of you who weren't with us, our evil priestess attacked the druids when she went down to the grove and they stopped her. She attacked them. They decided she was working with Zevlor and the tieflings and went and attacked the tieflings. So the tieflings and the druids wiped each other out for the most part. I just cleaned up a little bit afterward. So they had no merchants at the grove. Oops. And that broke the quest, by the way, with Minthara. We cannot find her anywhere. Probably nobody else has anything good on them, right? And blowing the horn at the camp has not helped us to forward that fight at all. Are we all done now? Oh, did we get the guys sleeping up here last time? Or they were playing, drinking? Look at you. Oh, he's walking through the mud. Okay, fair enough. Can't really fault him for that, can we? Oh, what happened to the fellers? Did we get those guys last time? It almost looks like there was a fight here. We're very good at picking fights. Okay, let's go to the bog. Okay. Some weird noises. Also, my, I've never had this before either. My evil priestess caused the gnome to really fly. It inspired her. Wrong. We're leaving. So let's quick save roll. Like I said, we have a single save, so we're not gonna be save scumming. Da-da-da-da-da. Hoo-da-da-ha. Hoo-da-ha. There's where we need to be. Looks like a red dragon was here, doesn't it? We have not done the stuff with Karlach in this one. Our evil priestess caused Will to kill Karlach, or he helped her. Karlach was rightfully calling us monsters. And then we reassured him that he did the right thing. We're doing great in that game. So, but here it's time to save the world. What we don't want to do is make an intelligence check, because then the putrid bog will be revealed and I'm sorry if this is a spoiler for anyone who hasn't played this.
A chill runs
You
up
really
your
don't want to know
spine.
that it's there.
You feel like you're being watched.
Well, I mean, we would investigate for anything out of the ordinary, but yeah, I thought his chances were slim and none. Slim done already left town. Oh. Trying to stay hydrated.
The place has a quiet sense of calm. You can't see anything strange.
Except that the game just weird stuff there. Does anyone know what that noise is, by the way? Okay, it looks like there's a note on top of it, doesn't it? Okay, we don't know anything about the fruit in this region, so we're going to be silly. Oh, a loving note. Take a breather, lovelies, and have a bite to eat on me, Auntie E. I'm Auntie H, by the way. I think we kind of know her, don't we?
Careful. There are traps about.
Oh, well, what's that? Look, I found something. There's the sheep alluded to in the letter that we read in the other stream.
The brothers. I guess they didn't find their sister.
How do they know that it's the brothers? They're just skeletons.
A seasoned killer's work.
And they always say that like I have a hard time seeing anything, which would indicate that I'm blind. Oh! In our game, they were just skeletons in the last game. Did it take us that long to get there? Maybe I didn't see the body. Sorry, I'll read that to you. Oh, Good gad. What did you say? Where are you? Ah, there you are. Bugger. So, dear Joel and Demir, don't get mad. I mean it. I'm only leaving this note so you don't panic and do something stupid. That didn't work out too well. I'm going to the hag. I owe it to Connor to make things right. You know he'd do the same for me. I'll be back soon, so not a word to Mom. All right? She has enough on her plate. Mayrina. Hey, he's probably going to want to save the girl rather than shooting the bottom out of her cage and letting her fall to her death. I'm a roleplay gamer, guys. When I roleplay, I roleplay. I really get into my characters. So, let's go see what's going on up here. Oh, I've never played this out after killing Vampy. This should be fun.
Hi. Ah, a fellow wanderer. Forgive the aroma.
You catch a waft of something foul, metallic, and sickly sweet.
Powdered iron vine. Most monsters will think twice before making a meal of me. An old hunter's trick. If you can't mask your scent, spoil it.
Thank you for the tip. Well, let's just ask him who he is.
Today, the same as you. A humble supplicant. Come to bargain with the lady of this house. That is why you came to her lair, I take it. To bargain.
No. The lady of the house?
Rest Ream Bot.
Yeah.
A more innocent name than some
Twitch,
I could call her.
Divine Demon
But
Dragon,
if
he'll
she
be
is,
happy that
it ought to
Vampy's
concern
gone.
You. Her kind have hidden among us since the
If we
first
get around to
darkness.
it.
And their knowledge is matched only by their spite.
The hag.
Know how to ask, and they'll share that knowledge. If you're fool enough to pay their price.
Speak
A powerful
plainly,
friend.
what is she?
A terrible foe. That I cannot decide for you. For my part, I need her knowledge. The thing I hunt has gone to ground. If she can tell me how to flush him out, I'll pay whatever
You
price she
can save
asks.
him the trouble. Who is it you're
Truth is
hunting?
like a blade, my friend. We can arm ourselves with it, or just as easily find it pressed against our throat. I would not put you in danger.
Oh, maybe I can help you with your hunch. We are playing a good character this time. Oh. We have much better luck with the dice with him than we do with our chaotic evil priestess, don't we?
No, this duty is mine alone. But for such an offer, an answer at least is owed. I hunt a vampire spawn called Astarion. I'm bound to bring him back to Baldur's Gate, alive.
Oh,
Though
that's
I
going
cannot
to be
swear to his
problematic.
condition once my tribe are done with him. Is he known to you?
He was. Okay, you're wasting your time. Astarion's been
You
dealt
know
with.
him? Not too well, I think. If you believe he's so easily slain. He could be stalking your camp at this very moment.
Oh, believe me, he's not. I staked
Perhaps
him.
you could tell me where to look, and I could ensure peace of mind for us both.
I honestly
As
don't know
you
where
say,
he is. His carcass was
Then I
left.
must redouble my efforts and pray my delay costs no more lives.
He's dead. I staked him. Can I have your stuff? That's enough. I'm neutral good, not lawful good. This might help me. Ooh, tea.
I don't want a crumb left on that plate, girl.
She says the
Auntie
same
Ethel,
thing every time I come
please.
here.
One more bite, and this pie is gonna come back up to say hello.
Don't make me get the wooden spoon. You're eating for two, so get to it.
She has pretty eyes,
If it
though. You have
isn't
to
the
give her that.
cheekiest pup of them all. You'd best have one hells of an apology for me, young man.
No, I actually... There we go. Cleric of Lathander. I won't apologize to such a wicked creature. At least they've got the Cleric of Lathander stuff down.
Is
I mean,
it
some of
hard
the
to see
Talos
from
ones
up there
are
on
good
your
too,
high
but not all
horse?
of them.
If only you knew some of the horrors your pretty little gods had committed. You know, I was gonna give you a swift kick up the arse and show you the door.
Up my arse.
But I
That
think
sounds painful.
you and I could have a bit of fun
My
together.
guy's not into that.
Gods grant me patience. Eat up, Mayrina. I won't say it again.
For some reason they consider telling her brothers are dead and making her cry as a good action. Not sure about that. Do you treat all your guests so poorly?
Watch that tone, sweetie.
I'm
You
not
want
your
to be in
sweetie.
my good books. Trust me. That wriggler in your head isn't going to get its damn self out, is it?
I believe Volo's already given him another eye. He can't afford to lose two anyhow. Something isn't right. That woman, why is she with
Busybodies
you?
are not appreciated around here.
Appreciate
The
it. She said
girl's
that
in a
so
fix. It's a hero's duty.
I'll talk about your wriggler, and that's it. Last warning.
No, this woman's clearly in trouble.
You want to play the hero so badly? Fine. Let's make this interesting.
Let me pull the curtains before I catch fire here. I answer. It's okay. It's okay. Not gonna So some of you were here earlier when I picked Ian up. So, and now she reveals what lies beneath.
You blink and the wilderness changes. A swamp, stinking and insidious, assaults your senses.
Salt is the right word for it. And for some reason our people are outside where they were just, well, I guess Will was the only one who was really inside with me. And where are the 8 dwarves? How are you still injured, darling? Did I forget to heal you? No, I'm deeply ashamed of myself. Will was inside with me a moment ago. Folks.
Blood follows me everywhere.
That was pretty nice. I liked that. Ooh, I think we pissed her off. She sounds a wee bit miffed. Already! Wench. And we don't have any of our area of effect spells for Will. Okay. That seems fair enough. We used them earlier, obviously, right?
Fury. I am death.
You're delusional.
Make way.
You might be Fury, but I'm not sure that you're death. Oh, nay. Really? This works. Trying to decide what kind of what's in Mahoo's that I want to. That's acid, poison. Probably those guys live in acid and poison. How rude. Just electrocute him. It's my favorite element.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
The first thing we need to do is get out of that. calculating, by the way. It's what it looks like when my brain is actually doing something.
I speak, they burn.
Yes, I agree. So, you have one too. My darling wizard. It only hit the one guy. Is that not weird? Please tell me y'all are not grouped together. You and Will sort of are, so let's move over here.
Step by step.
We don't need people throwing things at us. They lob stuff at us all the time. Whoa! Why? Don't touch the mage. It's just a warning. Don't touch my mage.
Here we go again.
We're going to be able to can't throw it, so. And she runs.
Enjoy playing with your new friends. Bye-bye.
We have to fight her again. We know that too. So. That seems physically unlikely. Just saying. When I kick people, they don't tend to land upward. I'm doing it wrong, clearly. You know, I get that.
It has it.
She's not hurt badly enough to want to use that. Dude! You're on fire. I wonder if he realizes it.
At the ready.
I mean, some people are just hot and they don't know it. Sorry. I couldn't resist. I'm not going to be able to go anywhere. Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? She went in here, didn't she? She most certainly did. We'll heal ourselves.
Allow me to demonstrate.
We are playing good characters after all. So. And to get this down. We had one game where Will was down constantly. You help him up, heal him, and he's down again. And he's down again. So when we were fighting the spiders, if you remember correctly. If you remember at all.
Time to press ahead.
Presumptuous to think that you would. I know, I'm such a weirdo. Now,
Battle favors the fearless.
in your case, physics favors the... Well, I'm not going to be belligerent here. Really? Okay, so that seems to be his best course at the moment. Guy's gonna come kick you up the other next set of stairs. Oh, that was so unlikely. Bye. So let's try to get away from each other here.
One day I'll
again.
catch a break.
People lobbing
Time to
grenades at us.
strike.
This might be a good time for that.
Gone with the weave.
Wow. We are heavily using his spells here. I think we haven't tried that one yet. Our chances are not good, but you know. We didn't really lose anything. Who did you cast open wounds on? Don't touch my mage. Even one. Those guys got some nice hit points, don't they? I mean, for short shits, they got some nice hit points. Just saying.
Breathe deep and move.
I say that as someone who's 5'4.5". Yeah, that half an inch really
Fleet of
counts. He was a bit difficult to target, wasn't he?
Swift and lethal.
That was weird. Okay. Do you have anything else, darling? Sweetheart. No, not her.
Never a dull moment.
Didn't hurt to try. Are you still on fire? He is still on fire, isn't he? What? Do you have some water or something? That's just really weird. He's still burning. You still hot, baby. Ooh, tea. Maybe you better do it yourself.
To kill you.
Boy.
The witching hour. Let's light them up.
Ooh. Gale. So unexpected. Did almost nothing. Okay.
On my way.
Just don't want to end up, as I've said, being in a position where people can just... Does he see me? Can just lob things at us and we all catch on fire. That would be really... That would suck. I thought you were... Okay.
Might will prevail.
Yeah. Okay, so... Oops. Bugger. My controller decided it didn't have the will to live anymore. Okay. Eee! I tried to play with the keyboard and mouse one time. Do you remember that? It was...
If I don't get my beauty sleep soon, I may just get a tad malcontent.
That should more than suffice.
Behave. Behave. Probably have to do a long sleep eventually anyhow. All the battles we have in front of us are...
Lost in
a wee bit challenging. Well, except he's got his 2 weapons, so we could go and do the battle with the shadow druids. He's quite good at that. We didn't have any problems with that at all last time. Okay, going out on a limb here. I'm thinking we've probably looted everyone, but let's make sure. Okay. I still think it would be wise to sleep before we do the shadow druids, and we'll come back and finish off the wench. The hag, that is. We're going to save the wench. Sorry. We have this one? Yes? Okay.
No one's stopped me yet.
No one's really tried, I don't think.
The dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched between his teeth.
Why do we have to yank it? Why can't we coax it out of his mouth? We've been having some nice ways with him. We really have.
He gives in and surrenders his find to you.
By the way, I get confused because I have an Xbox controller here and I have a PS5. The X is here and the X is here. And you're like, what? No, press A. Hey! So you have to let your fingers, your muscles just sort of eventually learn what they're supposed to be doing there. I had to ignore the instructions. By the way, anyone remember when we accidentally sold his clothes? His camp clothes? It was quite traumatizing. Oh, some weird stuff happen in these streams. We really have. So nobody? Going, gone? Yeah, we don't really care. Holy cow! Look at that. We probably should get rid of that. Let's all get drunk tonight. Oh, we're about to find out if that's poisoned. As Divine Demon Dragon has already noted, I like to live dangerously. Ugh. Those are going to be too much. Now I need one worth 6. What a weird meal. And anyone who uses this, I don't know why the bag is in the middle of the gift. If your party does not wake up the next day, remember that all you have to do is switch to the gift if she's in your party.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Okay, and everybody will wake up.
Have a lot on my mind.
Just saying. Oh, while we're here, you shouldn't be hogging around.
Rest Bot said, Twitch, Divine Demon Dragon, you shouldn't be hogging around like that.
Seriously. Ooh, tea. We don't need the ignoble hat. Ah! We did kill her, didn't we? Is she ever at ease? That seems highly unlikely. I wasn't able to find that earlier when I was on fire. The skulls, by the way, are a mod. So your barbarian can collect skulls, right? Oops, what did I just put in there? Oh, got it. Whatever it was, I didn't mean to. That needs to go to Gale. We need to take a look-see-poo at that. I think we didn't have anyone yet who can use that. Poisoned apples. I'll just put them in there for now. Okay, I don't see that we have a use case for any of those things, so we'll just leave them behind, right? Before we 52 skedaddle
Defender of
here.
the people.
Okay, was just curious if he had something that he really needed to stow away.
Never mind.
My screen gets weird at this time of day when I don't have much light, and if I leave the big lights, that's what we had last time, a pile of bones. You see it? I was like, how do you know that's the brother? Oh, that's the other brother. Okay. Walk right through the market boots. Okay, I have the very strange sensation that we're probably going the wrong way. Did we not get this shadow druid stuff?
Rest Bot said, Twitch, Divine Demon Dragon case closed, I guess.
Well, that was the brother. I thought maybe it was the Gur. Oh, we're going back. I feel like I have the feeling we're going back the wrong way. We are. Sagamol.
Take heed. I see a trap.
Wunderbar, darling, einfach fabelhaft. Why don't you disarm the trap for us?
Blood everywhere. Something made a mess of this place.
Don't exaggerate, Will. That's what's going.
No ordinary creature did this. Red caps ripped the place to pieces.
Nice. Another book. We're gonna have enough food for a small army. I'm not sure whose. Oh, I feel like my priestess missed that pouch. We don't need another loot. We have one, thank you. You can open that up and get some poisoned. Oops, the empty potion.
That might be worth a look.
Blood pack blade. I do have a mod. I have a mod on here that randomizes the loot. By the way. It's a dagger. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Nice stuff here. Did we die? We do need to color some clothes. I mean to do that offline. Get some of our clothes covered. That spider suit looks way too good on Gale. We don't want to color that. Be a little bit of a shame, wouldn't it? What I love is when I jump somewhere and then one of them just like saunters over. They're like, what are you jumping for? Everybody over here? Not that it matters. I'll end up alone anyhow. I do it every time. And I didn't this time. All Swanee. And I can actually go somewhere? Wow. There's quite a lot of movement on her part.
Going.
That's what I thought. Is anyone feeding the raccoon, by the way? Speaking of which, wouldn't want the raccoon to starve.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Wow. Ah, he's in the water still. Well, that's a good excuse. I'll accept that. So, like I said, this makes the fight so much easier. Let's go. This is bonk him on the butt. Can't poke him in the butt with this, but we can bonk him on the butt.
Can't even catch my breath.
I think it might be asthma. Whoa. I always forget they explode, you know? They're asexual creatures, apparently. Too bad we didn't get him before he bred, right?
On the victor's path.
Bugga, bugga, bugga. Oh, those were just summoned by him. Okay, cool. Kind of looking forward to fighting him myself, but there it is.
Coming through.
He's not going to make it anyways near that far. Come on, Will.
Swift and lethal.
When they show you this, they are apparently not accounting for the water movement.
Make
That's
way.
okay.
Unleash me.
I really wish you wouldn't say that in front of people.
With haste.
keep telling y'all these games are so bondage. Okay, so who's up? Oh, and he has summoned himself some friends. My mom said I should make new friends. Rather brutal. Don't believe in it! What terrain? She's standing right there. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was a waste.
Need to find a way forward.
Don't fall! It's just when they do.
Where do I go from here?
I already hit you once. Maybe even twice, in point of fact.
Never a dull moment.
In reduced movement, he's floating in the air. What? How does a floating spiritual hammer have
Nothing will
reduced
stand in
movement?
my way.
This game is so weird sometimes, you know?
Light on my feet.
Don't fall. Okay, that's okay. This is close enough. That helped. Oh, maybe it was the other one I hit. How rude. Like I said, with the hammers, we're not going to need that much. Oh, mouse, whatever you call them.
I am fury.
Ever.
I am death.
Swords meet sorcery.
I don't think he can reach back that far. And I would be wrong. Let's at least take the one that's injured, right? We might not be able to finish off, but, you know. Actually, that's the question of why bother. But there it is. Oh, sneaky bugger. Is that gonna do anything? No. Again, what movement? She's standing right there.
Don't waste a step.
Away from there.
What now?
I think I hit that one, but I must have hit this one back here. Or they're healing each other. Which course is also possible.
I won't give in.
It hit its own toe. One down. Haha.
No choice but to keep going.
At least he's not laying on the ground, so that was a pleasant surprise. Humans.
Victory awaits.
May the
Okay, I'm gonna
dice
assume
roll in
she's
my
done.
favor.
Better chance of killing them. It's always weird for me when they explode. I just don't know what to say. Oh. Well, you're not going to be helpful
Best be on
anytime
my
soon,
way.
are you?
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
I would think I would have to focus on that.
Can't even catch my
wouldn't you?
breath.
The remarks from my priest are really weird, but when you look at the
Still
You
on my
missed.
feet.
So now let's see who can get back here to help.
I will ascend.
That's not German either. That's English. Mist. Actually, it's both. Works for both.
What fools these mortals be. Knight to King 5.
How many of those do you have?
These boots have seen everything.
Okay, so let's see. We should be able to finish this up pretty quickly.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Yep, thanks to the mouths. Hoo-ha! Okay, so. I don't think I've ever, not one time in this game, found something in a vase. Ah. Okay.
Must be the tree from the note to Cargo. What's that cleft there?
Now, unfortunately, what Gale has are the ones that prevent him from being entangled in spider webs. He just said something about, yep, there it is. You fool! Oh no, wrong character. Okay, Kaga. Oladan has sent word of your progress. I am pleased that the rite of Thorns has begun. I depart soon from Courtyard to Baldur's Gate. So, still don't know what that noise is. Should you need further aid from my circle, now is the time to ask. Once cloistered, the Emerald Grove will be the Shadow Druid's domain, and you, its first druid. In Faldorn's memory, Archdruid Aelus. We all remember Faldorn, right? From Baldur's Gate 2, if not, we should go play that. Ah, one wild shaped. Nobody in our party can wild shape. I did play a druid in this once, by the way. It was a lot of fun. Except that it was just freaking hard. But you know, other than that, it was fun. Oh, it's a gift. No wonder she's making so much noise. What? Can someone use... I think the answer is no. I don't think anyone uses a shield.
At my order, Claudia.
Awake and alert.
Sparkle hands. Don't we already have a sparkle hands? Imbued with lightning charges. We need to look at that for Gale, I feel. I'm looking for Vampy. Vampy's gone. Vampy not here. Not sure if anyone will be able to use that. What do I feel like back over here? There should be something up top. Just hang in there, bud. I know those legs must get tired.
What's that?
That would explain why I had that impression. Everybody out. Gale! Gale! Clear out! Well, we aren't going to starve anytime soon, are we? That's for sure. For sure, for sure. Ooh, so that takes care of the Shadow Druid one. Wow, it's already been almost 2 hours. Time flies. You cannot, as I've shown, go across the ocean, actually. We can, however, go here. This is the one I'm always jumping. Gail's just like, why didn't you jump? Okay, you can just walk across. Oh, yes, I have to make it difficult for myself. Okay, so. Wish I was going to be back on the machine tomorrow, but I won't. I will still be writing documentation. Show you what's inside these. That one's got more poisoned apples. Some of them had pears. That were equally unedible. Or somewhere I found pears. Okay, let's go deal with the hag, right? That is one of our other things that we need to take care of this evening. That will take care of the putrid fog. Well, then don't step on it.
Than I thought.
This is more dangerous than I thought. Really, your extensive experience. More poisoned apples. I swear to you, I saw pears somewhere on this place. I don't even know. See? That's what we saw. I went, how do you know that's the brothers? Because I didn't see the bodies. I don't know, I could have missed that one. Woody! Come on! Ain't nothing stopping you but air and fear.
Rest Ream Bot. Said. Twitch, Divine Demon Dragon. Meanwhile, she's waiting for the rude little bugger that can leave well enough alone.
Can't. Yeah, definitely. Like a dog with a bone. Like a dog with a bone. It's a dog, y'all. It's a dog. Nobody's going to get that reference because nobody has watched that movie, I'm sure. Well, I have. Brush with hags. Ooh, he fell prey to the green hag. Evil beings. Hags rely on magic, deceit, illusion, and even blackmail. Ours also seduces men, so they censored the word
said.
I used for him.
Twitch, Divine Demon Dragon.
Really?
LOL. They censored the word I used for him.
What was the word that you used for him? Put some asterisks between it. Steal her food. Stuff's anyhow of questionable quality. Oh, you probably... Ah. Did you question his parentage? The state of matrimony that his parents were in at the time of his birth?
Rest Ream Bot. Said. Twitch,
It's censored
Divine
in the
Demon
chat.
Dragon.
Oh,
It's censored in the
I
chat.
censored it to keep people from coming into my chat and being dicks. Pardon me. It's okay to have one. It's not okay to be one. Just saying. I actually, my one colleague at work, I say that sometimes. Like, it's okay to have one. It's not okay to be one. He's got a great sense of humor. Essence of Weaver's Gloves. Charismatic force. Once per turn, when dealing force damage, radiance damage, or psychic damage with spells, add half your charisma. Now, I think that we considered giving that to Gale at one point, didn't we? The problem being, Gale's not
Quite ready for
particularly charismatic. He's got a 12, but he's only got a modifier than a 1. Well, I say, what about our dude? Of course, Will has a
Pride
really
of the
good
gate.
charisma. He could wear it.
Let's move.
Yeah, I think those would be best suited to Will, these.
Where am I needed?
Where you wanted might be a better missile scenario. Okay. That's a respectable pair of gloves. What is Lae'zel wearing?
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Yeah, I'm worried about you. You have blood-soaked wraps, bracers of defense, +2 to her armor class. I bet the thief has something.
No one stopped me yet.
Ooh, why do I like? Okay, I don't even want to know. I'm sure there's a reason. I feel like she could profit
demonstrates
from
madness.
Lae'zel's gloves. Okay, so let's give this to the thief. If she can wear them. Sorry guys,
my
maintenance
mind.
every once in a while has to be.
Well, in it.
That gives her a +1 to her sleight of hand as well. Oh yeah.
Looking ahead.
Haha, it's mine now. I don't think anyone was disputing my right to it. Okay. There's pigeons here. Yeah, that explains it. It's a putrid bog, of course. It's just packed with pigeons. I'm gonna read that offline because that actually looks like an interesting book. I'm gonna have to divvy up the healing potions again at some point. Ooh, more booze. Ooh, watermelon. Delicious. Where do we see? Somewhere we hit the herbs. We are so weird. Okay. It's not that important. Really, it's not. Last time we were walking across the flames, remember? It's not like our evil priestess has tender feet, as I pointed out then. Okay, let's go down into the den. The den of iniquity. Ooh, and everything's red, which means we can't sleep here, by the way. Altitudinally challenge being.
They come, sweetness. This is my personal playhouse, and you don't have an invite.
She
Get
sounds like a Chicago
out.
gangster. You don't have an invite. I'm gonna give you a pair of cement shoes. Okay.
Oh,
Or
the
what?
cocky ones are my favorite to chew on.
I'm
Keep
gamey.
going, Pickle,
Stringy.
and you'll find out.
Is she supposed to be a green hag? I don't want to say anything, but she doesn't look really green.
My sweet Callum, whose beloved asked that his beauty never fade.
As you edge closer to the mirror, a pale face appears, contorted in fear. Fists slam against the mirror's surface again and again.
Probably shouldn't have done that, huh? I wonder what would happen if I do this. That's like my standard mode. I wonder what would happen if I do this. We're not putting that mask on, I can tell you that. That was entertaining with my priestess, but I don't know that that needs to be twice. He wouldn't be inclined to anyhow. Plus, he wouldn't scare this guy, but man, was that fun. So tempting.
You feel crushing waves of fear as the presence within the door recoils. It can't let people through, not again. Images flash. A man cowering, a bag open at his feet. Gold coins spilling onto the floor. His cries for mercy are cut short as the hag slices into him, dismembering him painstakingly, limb by limb. She cackles, the man's remaining flesh twisted and contorted, becoming the twisted surface of the door before you. Flee, you feel it cry.
Okay, that helped. Put this back down and stop blinding myself. Blind. Rather than being blonde.
A scene appears in your mind. 2 paladins and a cleric marching through the door, shrouded in the glow of the divine. Weapons brandished, they charge into the hag's lair.
A smart green.
Screams of terror pierce the air.
You let them in? Naughty. That's a decade for each. You're mine for 30 more years, peddler.
Just a second. Gosh, that thing is helping hold students, making me look funny. Funnier.
You see an image of blue skies and sunshine as the door shudders a warning. Run. Its form flickers, and you realize that the door is transparent.
Oh, I see
You
through
see
you. I
the
can just
hag,
walk in.
eyes bright with glee, as she sets fire to the door. With a jerk, you're pulled from the vision. The presence within shrinks, begging you not to run through it.
I'm going to, because I'm going to take care of her. Wow, that's really got us down, doesn't it?
Don't look. No.
It's more fun
No!
to scare him
Don't
than it is
look.
to be nice.
Mustn't look, mustn't see.
Mustn't look at what exactly?
I see it. I see what's to come.
You realize there's magic at work. Some type of spell. An illusion.
Me. Dead. Dead. Flesh rotten, bone shining.
Show me those eyes. Probably
Ethel
a
said-
waste of time.
Said to look, to see. See truth. See death. See. Gods, don't hurt me. Oh, please. Please. Please,
I need
please,
2 hands
please.
for that to do it justice. Every time you open your mouth, it gets a little more tempting. That is so true.
No. No. Monster.
How rude.
Mind dripping. Flesh peeling. Mind flayer.
Look at me, I'm not a mind flayer.
No. Mind flayer. Get away. Get away.
Okay, it's obviously
intention of
Hopeless
letting
trying to
that
talk to you.
Stop. Please. Please.
I am really not feeling well now, am I?
Wait.
Bane has a 1 to D4 penalty to attack rolls and saving throws. Yeah, that's probably not going to grab my style too badly. He has pretty good dice rolls, but my priestess, she's just, whoa. I wonder if it's because of the way I play her, you know? There's like an inherent bias in the game. I don't remember it with my other one.
Very well.
Hi-ya. they know I'm here? I wouldn't think they did. Nice! Finally! Muhaha! Lazel! Oh, he's still on the other side. Yeah, my idea was, I know this is gonna sound really mental. Okay. Yeah, I can't go around the other way.
My power.
So. None of them are going to make it up anywhere this turn.
Another fight.
Lad.
Let's... Time to press ahead.
Load.
Rough temp.
His sound bites keep getting cut off. Anyone else notice that? There's no two of them close enough together. So he's probably not going to have enough movement for either of them. Okay. Say lovey. We probably gonna have to. I don't know. We didn't sleep in between, did we? I think we did. Obviously, we did, and I'd have a lot more magic missiles. Brutal.
Don't make me hurt them.
Ah, clutch. Come and give it your best shot. Just get away from each other so people can't lob things at us again. Will doesn't take too kindly to that kind of thing. Ow. Hey, that hurt. Hey. That was cool. I was like, and she's down. One fail swoop. Excellent. Ooh, you seem to be in trouble, so let's leave you. Yeah, that's not going to be a thing. I don't even need to move. I'm not sure why they keep doing that, you know? Nobody has any left. I guess we used all our second level spells. We didn't really use a lot of our first level spells, did we? Ooh, tea. So, Gale. It's not going to let us get up on any high ground anytime soon.
Get this.
No, we had that problem too, remember? It was pretty brutal. We almost killed our priestess. I think we did kill her the first time, didn't we? Really? Ach, you useless thing!
Maybe I should. No, this is good.
Did you disarm her? That was weird. Lag. A lag in the hag's lair. What? I've done that before. Crawl down and then crawl back up.
On the move.
Guess what?
Rest Ream Bot said, Twitch, Divine Demon Dragon couldn't hit a sleeping elephant.
Seriously? Hey. Well, let it just fall down then, eh? We can take that as a souvenir. The rest of it we don't really need.
No holding back.
You say that now, Will. Well, you're not frightened and trembling. There she is. There she blows. What? Talk like a pirate day. No, it's not.
Nothing
Can't loot her
important
body
is ever
if you can't
easy.
get up there. Wow, she's got 1 hit point. This happens to me so frequently. Anyone in desperate need of help? That's
Death
a no.
is but a word away.
Apparently the mage can't hit the broadside of a barn. Okay, I'm not sure you gained much from that. You touched my mage. And now you're gonna have to die. That was 1 down.
No time to waste.
I had a memorable fight where Gale and I were the only ones left alive. My druid and he. We were fighting the what's his name? The guy in the armor, Kelvor, or I think his name is, and his daughter. And we were like hanging on by a string, or he attacked me, and Gale flipped out and went after him. It was really hilarious.
This is my
I was like,
time.
whoa. Those two were already involved in a romance. To be fair, my gal would have done the same thing for him. So I don't want to loot him. Is anyone feeding the raccoon? By the way? I guess so. I keep hearing that noise, and that's what makes me think of the raccoon. Is anyone getting sick yet? Slow down. Oh, Gale! What the devil is he? Where is he? I don't see him. There he is. Get up. Full. If you say so.
Secure.
He's the one who's hurt the worst, so wow.
Secure.
I told him not to touch my mage, and they like to kill him. Okay, so I vote we go back outside and sleep, and then we come back in. Short shit here is not feeling well still. I keep calling that. I hope I'm not offending anyone. He's altitudinally challenged, but quite strong. Strong as a bearer. A bar. I do this every single time. I have no sense of direction. Without a map and a compass, I really have no sense of direction. Don't know which way I came from. And actually in this game, if you think about it, I have both. I just haven't bothered to remember what direction. So, from here we could sleep, but we've broken this game so many times sleeping inside of places. So we're definitely gonna save before we sleep. We don't need to make that experience 5,000 times. Sorry about my screen. It just kind of starts to flag. Give us all our spells before we go after the hag. Anyone? Anyone? No one? Wunderbar, darling, einfach fabelhaft. Interesting. There goes my theory. I was thinking that it doesn't go all the way down because we've got the description who's and what's are on, but that's apparently not the case. That pig's gonna be swallowing a stick tonight. Y'all probably don't know that one. Oh, perfect. Oh, that's only 30. Ha ha, she can't count. There we go. I really thought we already had 40. Ah! Wow, our camp is so much more peaceful except for the giant bag in the middle of the mage now. Anyone know why that bag is out of place? Naja, es ist nicht wichtig. It's not important. Let's go. Come on. Vamos.
Rest Ream Bot said, kick,
Yeah.
compressed Venomu dead chat. Not today. Hype up your stream with Nesna.com.
They were in Twitch, I would have banned them. I don't do that shit. I've
Wish I
already
had a
said
bag
no
of
selling stuff. People are idiots. I don't know why. You know, these illiterate people, how they get in the internet to begin with is really a mystery to me. People are idiots. Oops, and now I've got these illiterate people, how they get in the internet to begin with is really a mystery to me. Hey, 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 I unmuted my tab. People are idiots. I don't need to say it over and over again now. It's rude. Okay, not all people are idiots, just lots of people. Like that person who comes into my... Okay, he's so bogus he can reach out, but he couldn't reach the teapot earlier. So, I'm not going to pay people to come and sit in my chat and write stuff in the chat. I'm sorry, I'm not. The chat is not completely dead. We have been chatting back and forth, so, you know, that person could piss off. I do totally get that I look old to people, and for them that equates to stupid, so whatever.
Don't.
Or gullible would be a better word for that. Actually, let's be precise. I'm not looking. I'm leaving. Get tired of listening to you ranting and raving. And yet you're on resist because we just did this yesterday. Point of no return. Don't forget, this is where we're going to get our butts in trouble because they seem to have redesigned this. Here we go. Used to be you could actually disarm the traps and stuff. That no longer seems to be a thing. So I think yesterday we ended up just kind of running through and going piss on it.
Spotted a trap. Move with purpose.
Really? I don't remember us doing that. Did we lose 4 last? We might have lost 4 yesterday.
Trap. This place is more dangerous than I Step carefully.
Don't be an idiot.
There's a trap.
We just ended up doing that yesterday. After trying to disarm the traps and it didn't do anything. It didn't help at all. We just said, screw it, and
There,
just went
in
through.
the cage.
Not without the rest of my team. So, let's split him. Where are you at, Will? What part of Renfort is not clear for you? Yeah, well, you'll live to tell about it. Ah! I suppose you could do that. I wonder if Gale didn't just do that. He's usually the smart aleck who shows me that kind of thing. Okay.
Assume nothing.
Gith! No, let's do Gale. You're standing right
Seek
there.
and you
Oh,
shall
that's not
find
you.
me.
Is this a new algorithm that they won't run into danger anymore?
Oh, action, not reaction.
Elminster's not around, so might as well.
It used to be more fun when you could disarm the traps. You could send Vampy ahead and just disarm all the traps, you know? And then make your way down as a group.
At least things have stayed interesting.
See? He's always the first smartass to jump. Okay, so, shouldn't need too much healing during this battle.
To cure. To cure.
Very well judged. If I do say so myself. And I did.
To cure.
Okay, so I guess that's about as good as it's gonna get. Let's go save the girl. Come on, y'all. Don't be lagging. And don't be lollygagging. Come, hop, hop, hop. You whips. Get over here.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Come on. So we probably shouldn't shoot the bottom of her cage out again. Because we're playing a good character
You come
tonight.
to my home, interfere in my business, and now have the gall to face me in the heart of my lair. You petulant bollocks! I'll rip your spine out your asshole! I'll use your blood to spice my stew! I'll keep you alive until I've sucked the marrow from your bones. And then I'll bring you back and do it all over
I
again.
really like her as a player.
Just get out of here! Please!
But I still think the novelty would wear off the second time around. For me, I don't think it would be quite as traumatic. Oh, last time we didn't do anything and the fire petered out on its own. And you know that's not going to happen this time because we don't want it to happen this time. Oh, and that didn't happen last time. Remember? Wow, that was a weird battle now that I think about it. I had forgotten that that's what should have happened. This is like what's behind door number 1, what's behind door number 2 type of thing. Only it's hacking for 1 and 2. Is that supposed to happen? Just saying, do you have water to throw at the cage? Kindly thought most of us said, well, apparently we don't. Apparently we don't. I don't think she can. Nope. She's not of much use, is she? Is it possible that it didn't add our water to the... We have an ice spell, right? So would that not work? He may not have an ice spell, though. Well, bugga. Bugga, 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 bugga. Just saying. Oh, that could help. And go around that way instead of clogging up that one side. Okay, he's not going to be able to hit that. She said naively. Okay. There's my cleric. No, that's not going to help. Lesser restoration. Be whole, I say. That's not going to help. Okay. Somebody yell when you see my water. I have this sneaking suspicion my water did not get added to my menu. Wait, there's some water. I'm not trying to kill her, I'm just trying to put the fire out. Okay. Yes, I am a meddling so-and-so. It's alright for you to say that. Well, that's kind of cheating, isn't it? To tell me which one's which. And I can't hit either one of them. Really? Well, we can do this, though. Oh, I beg to differ. I don't play this too far away. She's right there in front of you! Eh. Stupid spiritual weapons. Not helpful. Just saying. Okay. Gale. Darling, sweetheart. If we gonna do it, we gonna do it right. Ain't not enough movement. Duh. Okay. I don't want to accidentally use the one spell up. Hopefully I can avoid that here.
Rest Ream Bot said, Twitch, Divine Demon Dragon trying to teabag the hag, are we?
My understanding of that word is, Who knows what my priest is into? Let's just leave it at that. Wow, she's useless in a fight, isn't she? I'll get you and your little dog too. Hey? Okay, she still had some magic missiles. What's better than a sharp stick in the eye, the proverbial. No. Oh no, no, no. Barely. Barely, barely, barely. Just saying. Okay, so let's see what we can do with him now. Oh, he can do that. Hope we don't get our spiritual weapons here. Nice. And we're not putting you out, wench. I promise you. Of course she's... If we threw water on it, wouldn't that make it worse? Just saying. Ooh, nice. Gale! Vicious mockery. Oh, you did not mess mess with my mage. Oh, shut up. You're being saved whether you like it or not. Yes, of course. Dimension door. Okay, so I'm going to go out on a limb here and say she's probably not going to be able to hit the hag from there anymore. Well, that did help clarify things, didn't it? It's like, what? Oh! Get over here, wench. I'm not through with you. So, Gith. Wow. You know, the fight we had with her yesterday was like a really bad joke, wasn't it? Eh. This is a real fight. We were like yesterday going, this isn't really much of a fight, was it? And we have the same difficulty level turned on. That's where I'm like, what?
Rest Ream Bot said, Twitch, Divine Demon Dragon damned hag just refuses to die.
I know it! She's so rude. You break into a hag's house, harass her, or chase her down, and now she won't die. Come back! I'm saving the world! One hag at a time. Okay. It wasn't just me, was it? The music was just doused. I was kind of like, going, what? What happened now? I wanted to loot her. Any ideas? Okay, there's definitely something odd going on here. We're gonna send this to our thief. And that as well. Master of the Marsh Strider. Ah, oops, watch. Not real helpful. And if I remember correctly, the Tarnished Charm, yeah, makes it easier for the wearer to succeed death saving throws, which is not a bad thing. Just you got to trade it out for something else then. That's really weird. I don't know what was going on there. Okay. Oh, I don't think he can reach up there. And for some reason, he is having a hard time and can't interact with anything. Okay. No one seems to be able to. So there must be a way to lower the cage. Let's find that. Gently, not like shooting the bottom out like we did yesterday.
You bastard! You ruined it! You ruined everything!
Well, this is an interesting way of thanking me.
Thanks!
Yeah, I think I
A
do.
slap is all you deserve. Ethel was going to bring my husband back. Back from the dead. And now I'll never see him again. Because of you!
Hags don't work for free. What did you promise her?
This.
You're giving up your child.
Just a bit longer and my child. would have been born. And all this.
She thought she could make another
This would
one.
have been over.
I mean, normally I would agree with her, but, you were going to trade your baby for your dead husband. I think we are going to get all judgy here, you know?
Don't judge me. I have nothing. My baby would have been raised in rags.
Rest Ream Bot.
Auntie Ethel
Said.
promised
Seriously?
to give this
Twitch.
child a good
Divine
life.
Demon Dragon asterisk
Teach
ungrateful
them
woman.
magic even.
What, like ungrateful wench?
More than I could have done.
Is that what Ethel told you? It's tempting. From what I've seen, you'd make a terrible mother. That's not nice. You should have known better. Hags don't help anyone but themselves.
She said I'd make a bad mother.
That's true.
I think she was right.
She'd make
Now
a
I'll
worse
have
mother.
to drag Connor's coffin all the way home. It's the only way this child will ever meet their father.
He's dead.
I hope you're
Let go.
happy.
I am, actually. I'm doing really well. I appreciate you asking. This strange woman. I actually don't think she really realizes how hags fulfill their deals with people, you know? So let us head into the inner sanctum. She was really a very strange person. There's another one of those masks. We have a keepsake already. Thank you very much. Bitter divorce. All sorts of, you know what? I think that maybe we're going to leave the most of that stuff here. I've never really found a use for it, and our guy wouldn't use it anyhow. So here's the letters again. Sister dearest, are you feeling all right, Petal? I can't believe you let some pup give you the slip. I'd be mortified. Worry not, my red caps nabbed the bugger. They're taking their sweet time with him. The screaming stopped a few nights past, but the sobbing continues. He'll die regretting he crossed a hag. A mother with a failing mind. You know me so well. I have the most darling mask for her. You must come to visit. Okay. And this is the initial letter that one was written in response to. Ethel, I've heard business has been slow. Rest assured I've a job for you. A client fled Baldur's Gate without payment. My agents picked up the trail along the Chiontar and have ensured he will pass through your territory. So, do as you wish with him. In exchange, I have a girl who suits your particular appetites. Her mother's mind is failing. My contact has assured her you can help. I'll have her sent by the usual route, M. The Eversing Eye. Yep. So we're going to leave all this trash here. It's kind of nasty, evil stuff. And he picked up that one thing. We're going to leave that too. It's not like he would be inclined to use any of that. That's it. So let's just drop that. I don't even want him to be tainted with her evil magic. Looked a lot different yesterday, didn't it? We were playing our evil priestess. Muhaha. That's what I keep promising people. That's why I say playing evil characters is not for the faint of heart. So if it bothers you, you should come back another time.
Gods, didn't hear you coming. I know I should head home, but I can't bring myself to leave. The thought of putting him in a wheelbarrow and making the journey all over again.
Okay, let's offer to say a prayer.
Please.
That's something that our cleric of
Connie
Talos
used to say
definitely
only
would
a
do.
fool turned down the divine.
Cleric of Lathander, quietly whisper a blessing for protection. May Mayrina and her child suffer no harm.
I miss him. Every moment of every day. God damn it.
Move on. I say that as someone who's lost most of the people in her life, so. You just gotta keep going. You really do. Okay, so there's that healing of potion there. Let's send Will for it. I was probably light on those. This letter begins in an elegant cursive, but ends in a harsh, sloppy scrawl. Ethel. Forces are at work in Baldur's Gate. The mewling wretches are trying to edge me out of my own territory. I've killed at least 4 of their agents. None have talked. None yet, at least. I doubt you hear anything beyond the bleating of your ridiculous sheep. But if you catch even a whisper, send word immediately. Emma. Strange woman. These are actually edible. Oh, and we want one of these collector teapots. Yeah, I know, I'm weird. Oh, it's like a convulsion. I can't resist. Oh, like that. And hopefully not everybody just yawned. Sorry. Big old mama yawn. Is there anything up there we might want? Probably more food, but we got so much. We have food coming out of our ears. Not literally, thankfully. A household prayer. Lathander to light, Seluna to guide, Kelemvor to judge, and passage provide. That's in the toll house as well. Oh, alchemical ingredients. Yes, please. That takes care of this. So we're going to go ahead and try to get ourselves to a point where it makes sense to close off the stream. Let us, in point of fact, position ourselves outside the grove. If I forget, why did we do that? Would someone remind me that we want to deal with the shadow druids down in the bottom part of the grove? That'd be great. So we will park it here, okay? And we will go ahead and close the stream for this evening. I appreciate all of you. Thank you. Thank you for coming and sitting with me. Thank you for watching me. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your time with me. It's really, really nice. I do this more for my own fun than anything else. And because I like to entertain people, I like to meet people, I like to talk with people. So when you come and do chat, it's great. Until we see each other, if I don't do another stream, sometimes I do a stream in the middle of the week, but a lot of times I'm really tired. If we don't see each other before then, I will see you Saturday evening. Actually, I was thinking about moving the stream down to a morning slot. I haven't decided yet. We'll see how that turns out. However, I will see you when I see you, and you take care of yourselves.